check it.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Zamora and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. On this channel, we go over all things fragrance. We cover niche perfume houses. We go into layering combos. We talk about dupes and clones of original fragrances, highlight indie perfume brands like we're doing in today's video. We are going over our top 5 fragrances out of 15 from NUI COBALT Designs. Now this is an indie perfume brand as well, in the same fashion as Poesy or even the perfume oils that you get from House of Glory. I believe there's a Cocoa Pink as well. All of these wonderful indie perfumers just coming out with fragrances that are captivating, are different, that are exciting, and I'm having a blast highlighting indie perfume brands on this channel. By all means, I hope that you guys are also finding gems to add to your collections from these types of houses. So if this is something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified to new videos, because you never know which fragrance house we're going to cover next. So let's get right into our top 5 here. We do have some interesting scents. It was hard to narrow down from the 15. In the description, you'll find a link to the very first video where I go and literally smell or tell you how they smell all 15 scents. I give a little bit of a history on the house itself, and the owner, the CEO, and artist is Forest NUI COBALT. So Forest is the owner. Very, very nice fragrances that she has going on here. Very imaginative, transformative, some of them. You could really smell the different notes that are in these scents. You could pick them out. And one other thing, general overview that I took away from playing with these fragrances and getting to know the house and the DNA, is that they do cinnamon very, very well. If you are in the mood or are on the hunt for a perfect cinnamon to either add, to your collection to wear on its own or mix with other fragrances, look no further. This is a really nice, and I did choose a couple that have some cinnamon in it, so we'll go over those in today's video. All right, let's get into it. Number 5, you guys. Speaking of cinnamon, here we go. We have House of Intimacy. This fragrance came in at number 5. Really, truly adored this scent. It is warm. It is intriguing. It has a little bit of neroli, so starts out a little bit fresh, and it has some mulled wine as well. Mexican vanilla bean, santal, and oud. Do not be afraid of this oud. I did not detect any pungency. I didn't detect a strong oud. I just feel like they used it to encapsulate the fragrance. My takeaway from this is warm vanilla cinnamon. Oh, and the first thing that I wanted to do after I realized what it smelled like was mix it with cake. I wanted to just smell like a warm vanilla cinnamon pastry cake, they just wanted to. So look no further. If you want to smell like cake, then Poesy's Versailles. So this fragrance brand here also is an intriguing house, Poesy. They actually featured each other's Nutcracker collections this year, 2022. So NUI COBALT Designs has Poesy's Nutcracker collection sampler pack on their site, and vice versa. I did put that up for you guys during the introductory video, I believe. Versailles, the most realistic cake scent that I have come across thus far on the journey. Amazing. I cannot. I upsized my little dabber to I believe I skipped the 2 ml, went straight for the 5 ml roll-on. So this is the first time I'm going to show you guys their roll-ons here from Poesy. So this is a full size. It's not fully macerated yet, but I could not hold off. Once you get your fragrance oils, you want to put them in a cool, dark place for at least 2 weeks or so they can macerate and just settle. And they'll be so much more potent and enjoyable for you guys. I cannot wait. We're not there yet, but I'm already using it. I love it so much. Versailles, It went great. I did smell like that cake I was hoping to smell like. Another fragrance from Poesy is Infamous. This is also cake, but it is not. I chipped a nail, by the way. I'm gonna change these babies today. Infamous. This cake, I'm not sure. I haven't wear tested it yet. Oh, this one has an orange icing on it, the Versailles, and this one has a different take on cake, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna smell edible as well. So House of Intimacy, I felt like, okay, I don't have a warm vanilla cinnamon. I need to add this to the collection. So yeah, full bottle worthy right here with House of Intimacy. Also reminds me of holidays, gatherings. If, you know, in the Catholic faith, there is La Rosca. You have a party, and it'll, what is it called? And you get the little Jesus, baby Jesus in the bread. And if you get that, you have to throw the party for the Reyes Magos, I believe. That's how that works. And so that all reminds me of the cake, you know, and the gathering and just good times. Very nice feelings here from House of Intimacy. Okay, number 4, Beauty. Beauty was just what? I truly enjoyed this scent. I could not, where are you? Oh, that's Vineyard and Beauty, sorry. Okay, this really surprised me. I did not think that I was going to jive with these notes. This says it has an exquisite air of Caribbean teakwood, nectarine, water lilies, Madagascar vanilla, heirloom roses, tobacco flower, lavande de Provence over a smooth tonka bean. I thought, okay, we have Madagascar vanilla in here. We have tonka bean. I'll probably be able to jive with this fragrance. I'm not sure about these water lilies and the tobacco flower. I truly did enjoy this fragrance. It was captivating. I kept smelling myself and just thinking, this smells, you know, feminine. This smells beautiful. I feel confident in this. I really am enjoying this. I was like, this is delicious. So as I was sniffing it, you know, and I was like, okay, this is going, I need a citrus base here. I want to make that citrus come alive. Went ahead and went with Sunny Mimosas. Sunny Mimosas by House of Glory, another amazing indie perfume brand. I have quite a bit from that house. What is it called? Beauty. Sunny Mimosas. Quite a bit from that house. I'm kind of stalling a little bit because I realized I left out tonka bean tea cakes to mix with House of Intimacy, okay, by House of Glory. Beautiful scent. It's also very, very cake, very tonka bean, very vanilla. Oh, okay, sorry, I had to backtrack there because tonka bean tea cakes, it always deserves to be talked about when we're talking about vanilla heavy scents and also cake. All right, back to Beauty. Yes, Sensual Amber. This is another one that I thought, ooh, let's go ahead and throw some of this. So any scent that makes you feel beautiful, flirty, you know, it's fresh, but it's got nice sweet flowers. This is one of those Sensual Amber that makes me feel that way. Golden Amber, Wild Berries, Orange Flower, Lotus Petals, and Creamy Sandalwood. So now I'm talking about your orange flower heavy fragrances. I would go as far as to say that Loved by Kilian could probably mesh really well here with Beauty. Give it a different spin. You know how that scent got very popular? You could definitely put your own spin on it. I like to layer my original Juicy Couture with Loved by Kilian. That's my current mash up so that I'm not smelling like everybody else. Now, I would love to try Beauty with Loved by Kilian. That is my next, you know, let me try that. What I actually did try it with was this Amethyst by the Royalty line by the artist Maluma. I do have, when he came out with his fragrances, he's a Colombian artist. I was like, okay, I want to try them because he puts so much work into them, and I know that everything that he puts his heart, you know, or mind to it's made with quality, love, all of that goodness. I was like, okay, these are going to be good. and they were. So this one is Amethyst, and I fell in love with it. It has orange blossom, the most gorgeous orange blossom. This is one of those that you just put it on and it makes you feel really, really pretty. So I was like, I want to wear this with Beauty. I think it would kick it up a notch, and it sure did. It lasted all day long. I did Central Amber, I did Beauty, and I did Amethyst by Maluma, and it lasted so, I just smelled so sweet and so beautiful. I just loved it. If you do not own Amethyst by Maluma, I have a fruit fly coming for Amethyst. If you do not own this, then another fragrance that is in this realm is Flower Bomb Nectar. This one has just a wonderful mouth-watering orange blossom as well, almost smelling candied. Both of these, very, very candied smell that you get. This has a way different opening because it has an interesting note. It has a gunpowder note in here in the Flower Bomb Nectar that, of course, Maluma's Amethyst does not have. But, you know, 30 mLs, I believe it's $30. You know, you cannot go wrong with the price point here. We're talking 100 something. We're talking $30. It's in the same family to me, the smell that I get from these fragrances. However, this one goes 12, 13, 14 hours. This one goes tops 8 hours. All right. And it is in Eau de Parfum, both of them. That went so well with Beauty, my goodness. So think about like your Carolina Herrera, your Black Opium, you know, your mass appealing, really just easy breezy, no brainer orange blossoms. Beautiful. Yes, this is gonna go so nice, and it's gonna change it up. You're not gonna smell like everybody else, and that's what I really love about oils like this. Okay, it went awesome, and it stood its ground by itself as well. Money. Next, number 3 on the list is Money. Now, where are we? This one, I was surprised by the ones that I ended up loving. This one was just, it says it's a blend for bountiful blessings of earthly wealth. There is a candle, and I already have it in the cart. Oh, there's a candle for Beauty as well. So I was like, okay, I want that as well. Anyways, Money. A blend for bountiful blessings of earthly wealth. Generous helpings of, what do we have? Offertory spices baked into sweet cakes served with good ale. I was like, okay, we are pastries. We are gourmand. Yes, we are. That is what we got here. Ah, this is Christmas baked goods. And Christmas and happiness. I don't know why Christmas, but I was just reminded me so much. Cinnamon, and there's other spices in there, I feel, as well. You know, kind of like anise or something in there. A hint of clove as well. Kind of just Christmas smells to me. It is very fluffy somehow, just lovely. You can even smell that fermented tone of the ale that it says it has in here. So right down to the drink, you know, that you're having. Oh my gosh, so good. On skin, it's better than in the vial. The way that it develops, the way that it envelops you in its gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Why can't, I believe I featured it on, why can't I, did I wear it with, oh, I wore it with Tonka Bean tea cakes. Yes, I did. And it was so comforting. It was so amazing. This is another one that you can add to anything that has a cake tone. Wouldn't mind going with Lira by Xerjoff with this. Would not mind that one bit. Italica as well. Those two are just baked goods. One is lemon, Italica is almond, but it is just gorgeous. Anything with Tonka bean would be nice here with Money. On its own, delicious. I mean, just delicious. I had such a good time with this one. Money. Who wouldn't have good time with some money, huh? Oh, so good. All right, next two. We have, coming in at number 2, you guys, this was really hard for me. This was so hard because both of these I've not. My mouth is already watering because coming in at number 2 is Gray Cat. Oh my gosh, you guys, Gray Cat. It just, from the beginning, from the way beginning when we were trying all 15 scents, I was like, these are blueberries. I mean, but they are the ripest, freshest, juiciest type of blueberries that you could imagine in a fragrance. Like, how did they do this? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. You know what other imagery comes to mind? The girl Violet from Willy Wonka, where she's chewing on the gum. I'm like, I feel like this should be forbidden somehow. Like, you know, Willy Wonka's not done with this yet. He's not done. I'm gonna turn blue. So unbelievably amazing. This, if you are a fan, if blueberries are your thing, if you like the smell of them, you want to admit that, look no further. I have found my blueberry, you know, the blueberry that I would like to have either on its own or with other, you know, mixing it with other things. I have quite a bit of blueberries already in the collection. The other blueberry fragrance I really did end up enjoying, and I got Andromeda's Moon's version, was Poets of Berlin. Really dirty opening, almost off-putting, almost like it doesn't jive with the rest of the fragrance, but then you get it. Then the dry down to that fragrance is amazing. But anyways, I don't think I would mind adding this to that. Now, yes, the blueberries stay with you for quite a while. Oh, they're just so fresh. But then they turn into this almost juicy fruit type of smell that just is also just as delicious. And what else? It also gave me a little bit of that spice, like Dolce Amalfi by Xerjoff. I can't handle the spices in that. I always talk about it when I'm referencing things that smell like this. If that is what I thought, this is what I thought that fragrance was going to be. Juicy fruit. Not blueberry, but juicy fruit with a little bit of spice. We got that going on here in Gray Cat, and I could not be happier. The combinations with this are not endless, and that is the reason it came in at number 2, is that it's a little bit not as versatile as my number 1, okay? Oh man, but Gray Cat, yes. You guys, blueberry, if you're a fan of blueberry, you're gonna love it. It is one of their best sellers, and I can completely understand why. I didn't even go into the notes. There's so many things I want to do with this, so many fragrances I want to play around with, bases I want to add to it. This has dry smoked vanilla. I don't get a huge smoky tone. Almost none at all, actually. Fluffy marshmallow cream, fresh blueberries, yes, major fresh blueberries, and the gentlest touch of lavender with a warm cup of Earl Grey. Maybe that's one of the other reasons why I truly adored this fragrance. Maybe the spices come from the tea, from the Earl Grey type smell. I don't get a strong tea note like I did in another fragrance from the house. But I mean, everything just jives, and it's blended wonderfully. So I did a couple of it was featured in my layering video. I did blueberry sugared pancakes, but you could do whipped berry meringue, no problem. That would go wonderful. I wanted to do, but I did not do yet, sweet blueberry pie by Sugar Milk Company. This would warm it up. This has a lovely buttery, or like if you put butter on your blueberry waffles type tone at the beginning of this, and then it dries down more, you know, candied blueberry, just delicious. I loved this sweet blueberry pie. So this is not fresh blueberries the way that we got going on here in Gray Cat, but we could top this off with some fresh blueberries. You know, I mean, picture that. Now, this is what I did do. Oh, as well. I did my mouth is watering. I did the blueberry sugar pancakes. I did. And then on another day, I tried it with blueberry tart. Blueberry tart by House of Glory. I had not tried this yet. I got it on sale. when it was going out of season. Another exquisite, you know, realistic blueberry pastry. This one is. It has in it, let's see, delicious blueberry tart, ripe blueberries. I wouldn't say they're as ripe as the fresh blueberries we got here in Great Cat, but they, I mean, they're there. They're pretty good. And a sprig of thyme heaped on a blueberry crust. This is definitely pastry type smelling. Now, I topped this off with Mason's Mataha's Escapade Gourmand. Oh my gosh, I was just the most delicious smelling, edible blueberry pastry. I was a blueberry pastry with Escapade Gourmand. You know, blueberry creme brulee, if you will. It was so, so good. This is amazing. I love this fragrance. So, so strong. And I have not had the heart to put this in the wash. I was like, I'm going to keep it here for a while. Because, oh my gosh, is it here? Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is a shirt that I wore on Friday, okay? And it is so, oh my gosh, just so amazing. It is here. Oh my gosh, it is strong, strong, strong. Escapade Gourmand and blueberries are still here as well in the corner. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. This has already been a couple of days, right? No, just one day, I think. No, yes. It's so good. It's still on my shirt. It's still on my shirt all day long. Couple of days. That's not coming off until I throw it in the wash. And that's amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. Okay, that's all I have to say about Great Cat. I went on long enough with that one. Next we have Vineyard in September. Vineyard in September. That's number one. It's number one because even though Great Cat and then blueberries just gave me the most wonderful feels, it was still not as whoa. And this is when it's going to be way more versatile because Vineyard in September, I can't believe it won, but it did. It did for me. Oh, this is so good. This is going to be my number one green tea fragrance, no doubt about it. And I have so many plans for it. It's going to be on the scene, okay? Like, it's going to be. It has olive leaf, oak barrels, green tea, sandalwood, dried apple, lush vines laden with white grapes at peak of ripeness. It smells so comforting, so autumn-like, but yet you could definitely dress it up and down and all the way around. You could change the tone to the scent and the base, and it would just go so well with so many different things. This is why it's number one. It's because I can either accentuate the tea note and leave it at that. I can accentuate the apples, which I did. I can go ahead and throw something else into the mix here. I cannot wait to play with this. I even just want to do some marshmallows with this. Just just marshmallows and this. And I think that it would smell so nice. Oh my gosh, you could change the tone to this. That is the reason. It's you know, I think adding marshmallow would be so cozy. I don't know why. Delicia de marshmallow. I didn't do it, but I definitely would not mind. You could just do vanilla. You could do Escapade Gourmand. You could do, my favorite is Vanilla West Indies. I could definitely add that to this and just radiate deliciousness. This was this good. Vineyard in September. It went seamlessly with champagne apple and honey. I wouldn't mind throwing some raspberry into this mix with the Autumn Drive or my newly found favorite raspberry, SCENTS by genre Perfumes. This is the reason why it's number one. It's just so versatile. I have so many plans with it. I do want to definitely get a full bottle of this and incorporate it in other mixes. Now, I also combined it with La Danza delle Libellule by Noble 1942. And this added a creamy tone to the whole, you know, to the blend. The champagne, apple, and honey with the La Danza delle Libellule, and whoa, it went beautifully. Gosh, just so beautifully. I did use the body sprays to these, but for space purposes, I didn't bring them out for the video to talk about the body splashes that accompany all of the Bath and Body Works scents. Whew, man, that was it. That is my top 5 House of what is it here? NUI COBALT Designs. So nice. I'm so happy I got the opportunity to explore these and to share them with you, and we're going to continue talking about them and having them here in the collection by far, definitely. And there's so many more. They have such a huge catalog. I did not even graze, you know, I might have grazed the surface. We did choose 15 scents to check out. Couple of honorable mentions are the Spidersilk, Starlight and Spidersilk, and Pumpkins and Spidersilk. Loved those fragrances. That's the video comparison I did Saturday, side-by-side comparison, because oh my goodness, they were good, both of them. They lasted all day. If you're looking for a clean, it had a cotton flower in it, vanilla. That was the Starlight and Spidersilk. If you're looking for something, now this is definite autumn vibes, is the Pumpkins and Spidersilk. A lot going on in there. Really enjoyable, both of those. So that would be my runner-ups for the top 5. Okay, you guys, lots to do still. Lots to talk about and explore on this channel. We got a very interesting side-by-side coming up. My Andromeda's Moon order has arrived. Oh my gosh, and I could not be happier. So I have here with me, inspired by Melanie Martinez's Cry Baby dupe. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do side-by-side comparison to Mimics 52, which is their a blend of sweet strawberry milk, which is their Crybaby dupe as well. I want to see what the differences are. I want to see, was Andromeda's Moon's fragrances here worth the wait? They do have a pretty lengthy wait time at the moment. If you have ordered in either September or October of this year from Andromeda's Moon, because I have been talking about them for over a year now, they're backed up because they are just that good. So yeah, manpower is a little down over there. They're a little backed up, but if you have the time, the patience, and the, you know, and the common courtesy to definitely not get on Ariana's case, you know, her name is Ariana. Amazing, beautiful person. She tries to do right by everybody. I actually ended up getting my sizes upgraded because I waited so long. I was like, you did not, you know, have to do that. But yeah, thank you so much to Andromeda's Moon, because that's what we got coming up on Saturday. We're going to do an awesome side-by-side. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to fit this in or make it work, but I am already on the job here. I am already comparing. Since I got my Andromeda's Moon order in, we're gonna do our by Ron week. Mula Mula is going to be reviewed on the channel. Mula Mula, yes it is. We have Mula Mula Rouge Extreme, the Chronic. We're gonna have Mula Mula, the original, and then the Chronic Rouges Extreme. So by Ron Perfumes. I do have, so these are the dupes by Andromeda's Moon. I do have the original creations here, and I did order these from Lucky Scent. Ooh, so excited. We ordered these from Lucky Scent. They are the original fragrance. They do come in dabber form, but I don't like to dab my fragrance on when I'm going to wear test it for the first time. Perfume oils, I've noticed, are the exception. You really aren't going to get a huge, if you spray it, it's not going to change the composition, you know, or the way that it performs, or the way that you can smell it. Now if an eau de parfum alcohol based concentration type fragrance, yes, I personally need to spray this to be able to detect the top notes, you know, see what we got going on in the dry down, and in the mid, all of that, just to really study the fragrance. I need to spray these. So I always transfer my dabbers here to sprayer form. And I'm actually, having said that, I'm going to throw it. I'm going to go ahead and prepare a video for you guys to show you exactly how I do that, because why not? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for staying throughout the whole video. We got plenty to talk about here on the channel. I've also got something that came in from Day 3 Fragrances that I had let you guys know about, and that is their brand new creation. I don't know where I put it. We have Day 3 Fragrances here. What is this thing called? Chocolate frosting. That took me a while. I have it in here. I have already applied it, and I want to play around with it a little more before I go ahead and reveal how this is going. All right, you guys. I also got their new fragrance in as well, and that is called Silent Rescue, which is their Christmas release. So by Day 3 Fragrances. We got plenty to talk about. You guys have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe. Bye-bye.